Hello aqua friends, welcome to my channel. I have this cute hummingbird for you today and we're going to get right into it. We're going to wet the background really well with fresh water and we're going to put down some foresty colors. All the supplies that I used are in the description of the video, so make sure to check that out. I am trying to build up a little bit of a darker background because I had the idea of adding some fireflies into our scene. We are going to be using some really pretty fresh green colors and we'll be mixing our own black for the silhouette. So to make your colors bleed together, you can tilt your paper like I'm doing, and it does kind of mix everything all on its own in some wonderful ways. I'm dropping in some brighter green gold from Daniel Smith. I absolutely love this color. This is called Charging and it kind of spreads out very gently amongst the other colors. Now to add in a little bit of light, I'm using some salt sparingly so that it kind of looks like fireflies in the background. So very tiny amounts of salt. I don't want it to be the main attraction. And I'm also going to be enhancing some of those bleached out splotches with a round stencil that we're going to make. It's pretty cool. To get the silhouette, I'm using a combination of ultramarine and burnt sienna. It's like my two favorite colors to make your own neutral colors. I also like to add the colors separately on the page so that they mix together. You'll get some variations of the gray so that you'll have some cool and warm areas. So I'm using a round 6 and a rigger brush to get the fine details of this silhouette. Once you have your silhouette finished, then you're going to let that dry. And to enhance some of those firefly areas, I just used some masking tape and a hole puncher in order to make myself a tiny little hole. But I will show you guys what it looks like just all on its own with the salt. It's also very pretty. But I wanted to enhance some of those spots, and so to get the tackiness off of your masking tape, I would suggest putting it on against your clothes a couple of times so that it picks up some lint and it's not as tacky. So I'm using a damp magic eraser and putting that hole over certain areas that I want to enhance and just pulling up some extra paint. Okay, now if your little circle is a little too defined, you want it to be a bit more fuzzy, you could always go back over without the stencil. Now, if your stencil starts to fall apart like mine did, then, and if it's tacky, you can continue to try to get that tackiness off a little bit. It wasn't that bad. So I just made a fresh hole and I'm continuing adding some of these fireflies. So it just has this magical, mystical type of element, and who does not like hummingbirds and fireflies? So sign your painting. That's it, folks. Just a very quick painting for you this week. If you like my artwork and you got value out of this video, please subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you next week.